What's up, entrepreneurs? TRUiC here with the definitive business structure tier list for business structures. There's a lot of different business structures to choose from, so let's take a look at where they all rank in comparison to each other. We're first going to look at a sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorships are an informal business structure. In order to start a sole proprietorship, all you have to do is start charging people money. Now, it's a pretty decent business structure because there's no paperwork to start and maintain the business. Unfortunately, because it's an informal structure, you don't have any liability protection for your business. So if you go out and charge someone money for something and they decide to sue you because maybe they got hurt or maybe they just don't like what you sold them, they can come after your house and your car and your personal savings. That's bad. It's one thing to lose a business, but to lose your entire Bionicle collection is another kind of bad.
The drums of Licoro bring a sorry bad story.
Another upside of a sole proprietorship is that since you aren't registered with the state, you can just not pay taxes. If you have all your customers pay you in cash, you can get away with never claiming that income and avoid paying taxes on it. An additional downside is that since you aren't a registered business, your business name has to be your first and last name. If you're a sole proprietorship, you can't name your pasta truck Penne for Your Thoughts. For all these reasons, we're going to put the sole proprietorship at the C tier. A partnership is just like a sole proprietorship, except it has multiple people running the business. It has all the same advantages and disadvantages as a sole proprietorship, with the added downsides of having to share your profits with multiple people and having to listen to someone else's bad ideas from time to time. And for that reason, we're going to put it in the D tier. Next, let's take a look at LLCs. Unlike a sole proprietorship or partnership, they're a formal business structure, so you have to actually fill out paperwork and go through a process of creating your business. Despite this extra headache, LLCs have a lot of upsides. The first upside to actually forming a business is that you get to pick a name for your business and operate under that name. So you can call your virtual workout business Jim and the Holograms instead of just John Smith. LLCs have liability protection, so if you do get sued, they can't come after your personal assets like your house, your car, or your collection of handcrafted garden gnomes. Since LLCs are a formal business structure, they also tend to give your business more credibility. You have an official business name, and when people pay you, they'll be paying your business and not you personally, and that for some reason makes people feel better about giving you their money. You are a registered entity, so they notice if you don't pay taxes, but you have pass-through taxation, which means you only have to pay taxes on your profits once. LLCs are really good if you want to reinvest money back into the company in the same tax year that you make it. Between the ease of setup and maintenance, the liability protection, the increased credibility, and the fact that you can name your business anything you want, LLC falls into the S tier. Now let's look at corporations. Like an LLC, corporations are a formal business structure and offer liability protection. Unlike an LLC, they're more complicated to set up and maintain. Corporations can more efficiently reinvest money back into the company in between tax years. Corporations can also list on the stock market and are better if you're seeking investors.
Investors? Possibly you!
So if you want to take your business idea on Shark Tank, you're better off with a corporation.
Oh, what a shark.
With all this in mind, we're going to put corporations in the B tier. And now on to S-Corps. If you've ever had a fantasy of living like Scrooge McDuck and diving into a vault of money, an S-Corp might be right for you. S-Corps are best if you're looking to take the maximum amount of money out of your business and put it into your pocket. However, in an M. Night Shyamalan-style plot twist, S-Corps aren't actually a business structure, it's a tax designation. Both LLCs and corporations can choose to be taxed as an S-Corp if they're looking to get the maximum amount of money into their pockets. Because of this, we have to put the S-Corp in the N tier for not a business structure. Lastly, we have DBAs. DBAs stand for doing business as. You can use a DBA to change the name of your business. Sole proprietorships and partnerships can use a DBA to get a name for their business that isn't just their name. But DBAs aren't actually a business structure and don't provide any form of liability protection. LLCs and corporations can also use DBAs to change the name of their business or do some rebranding. We have to put DBAs also in the N tier since they also aren't actually a business structure and are essentially just a nickname for your company. Well, everyone, that's it. The definitive business structure tier list of business structures with all 4 business structures and 2 other entities that are commonly mistaken for business structures but aren't. Feel free to comment your business tier list below, but just know that ours was created by a team of business scientists contacting the ghost of J.D. Rockefeller, so it's the most correct. If you want guides that are actually helpful for entrepreneurs, check out some of our other videos or our website at howtostartanllc.com.